Whether it's a fancy walk on a beautiful beach or a simple stroll through a city park, there are numerous health benefits that are associated with getting out there in the outdoors and just walking. Some of the benefits of walking include stress reduction, better overall physical health because you burn calories and achieve physical activity, which is important to have to maintain good muscle tone, good bone strength, and to maintain a healthy heart as part of a balanced diet and other things that you may do in your life to kind of overall give you that healthy aspect that you want to have in your life throughout your life. It's a balance, so you definitely want to not just only do super healthy things, but if you can incorporate simple things such as walking more in your life, that is an adjustment that you can make that will pay a lot of dividends and benefits throughout the long term. Because walking, for the most part, it's free, doesn't require a lot of expertise, and a lot of people can do it even if you have some mobility issues, because you could just lower the speed at which you walk, make the walk easier. And of course, walking can be, if you do it that way, could be a low impact physical activity. Also, walking and really any kind of physical activity can also put you in a better state of mind, a better mood, which has a variety of benefits such as improved relationships with others, helping you cope with the stress of work. It just helps you in your everyday life. So don't neglect walking and use it more often in your daily life by trying to incorporate it. Park farther away from a store. Try to block time to walk out in nature, outdoors, to get vitamin D from the sun, which is one of the most important vitamins that you can have, and it's especially potent if you can derive it directly from the sun. A little goes a long way. You don't want to overdo it with the exposure to the sun, but vitamin D from the sun, a few minutes a day, is all it takes, and you can achieve this and other benefits by walking. But what if you don't want to walk outside? What if it's raining? What if the weather in the time of year is not something that makes you feel comfortable because it's either winter, too cold, or summer, and you live in an environment where the temperature is boiling hot? What do? Well, there are other options that you can do, not necessarily just limited to outdoors, but you can incorporate some other places and methods of walking and getting these benefits, minus the vitamin D if you do it indoors. But there are other things that you can do, other places that you can walk. Of course, you could always work out in the gym on a treadmill, but I'll be honest with you, I usually find that kind of boring. And even though the equipment is comfortable to use and have a lot of nice features, I just think there are other more fun ways to walk. If you have a nice shopping center mall or a large store that you like to visit occasionally that doesn't give you stress, that you feel comfortable in, don't forget that you can also use such a store if you frequent it. Why not also use it to manage your stress lower and also to derive some physical health benefits? One of the things that I like to do is occasionally I'll go to a store that reminds me of, things that were fond memories of my youth, like toys. And who doesn't like toys? Everybody that goes in there is usually going to be happy, and they play nice music. There's a lot of colorful ambiance in there. Of course, all the different toys to look at, and all that while, if it's a nice, large enough store, you can walk around, get your physical count steps in, reduce your stress levels because it's in a comfortable environment. Usually those stores are going to be nicely air conditioned or heated depending on the time of year, and you can do this just as an activity that you would normally do, but focus on the health aspect and stress management aspect of it, and try to go in there when you're not having to do a specific thing like get a specific gift or thinking about work. Go in there and get all those thoughts out of your head and just go and relax. Since you go to those stores anyway, you might as well do it and get some health benefits out of it. Now, the larger the better. If you don't have a super large store, in your area, definitely visit your local shopping center or mall, because even if they don't have individually large stores, the collection of stores and the size of the mall is usually going to be enough to allow for you to get a good workout by walking around, traveling all the different stores in that mall, and it's going to really go a long way to reducing your stress levels, and your physical health benefits are going to be positively impacted, because walking for longer duration, even if it's low impact, like walking in and around people, you're still going to get benefits because you will burn calories. Those steps do add up over time. Some things that you can do to optimize and maximize the health benefits of walking are simple things like choosing comfortable shoes with proper arch support and flexible soles. That's key. So make sure you get the right sneakers or walking shoes. Wear appropriate clothing and gear for the weather and visibility. Obviously, when it's cold, wear something warm, and when it's hot, wear appropriate light clothing, layered clothing that you can remove. You don't want to get too hot while you walk. Choose a safe and enjoyable course that suits your fitness level and goals. When you're in the street, walking in particular, make sure that you don't walk anywhere where that's dangerous, in and around traffic, or try to avoid areas that are dark or areas that have high crime rates. Just use common sense when you're doing that. Walk at a brisk pace that makes you breathe faster and feel a little bit more challenged. That's important, guys, because that's going to mean that you are in your fat burning zone and really taxing your cardiovascular system, which is going to optimize and quicken your health benefits. Now, if you want to focus on low impact though, and you have mobility issues, you don't have to go that intense. Just walk at a comfortable level so that you don't hurt yourself. You're still going to get decent results as long as you maintain a good duration. So walk for at least a half hour to 45 minutes or more, and you'll be okay with getting good health benefits, even if you don't do a high intensity techniques. In addition to the duration per walking session, guys, make sure that you do this frequently. Don't just do it once a month. Try to do it a couple of times a week. And if you get to like once per day or once every other day, that's even better. And finally, to reduce boredom, like I said before, don't limit yourself to walking on a treadmill in a gym. Definitely walk in a store, whether it's a toy store, Target, Walmart, whatever you like. Definitely experiment with fun places to walk. Alright guys, that's it for me right now. Look forward to bringing you a lot more content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care.